Alright, we should be set. Hello. Didn't mean to click on options. Let's load the game. Alright, let's do this. Hello, I'm Yosh. And we're gonna play Danganronpa again today, I think. Okay, let's do this. Last time I think we did complete a couple tutorials, met up with everyone, and I think that's all we did. We also, I think we did add a replica sword to our room because who knows, it's self-defense. So yeah, let's just do... and I think we have to look for Sayaka and hang out with her. What guy I think it is. Sayaka Maizo. Oh, can't we teleport to people? I think it's... Wait, I think it's map actually. Oh, how convenient, she's in her room. So, right here. I guess I should press the doorbell.
Listen.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious, I'm afraid. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? I guess we could. Actually, never mind, I'm gonna look for the store because I want to get some presents just in case, you know. Where's the shop? I have no clue. Heavy room store, there we go. I'm just gonna take it very chill today. Oops. Because I don't wanna force on or anything, I have a little headache, but it shouldn't be a problem. And I also want to play Danganronpa, so I figured I would just put my stream. Anyway, yep, this is definitely the school store. But it has kind of a Japanese/Western blend. It seems more like a cluttered antique store. Has a coin as well. I guess this is the mono thing that we were told about. What's this? Oh, maybe if I turn up, the price will come out. Yes. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's give it a shot. Thank you, Makoto. Let's put one point once. What's this? Oh, I guess you can't know. There might be a place in the handbook where you can... gun? I guess there's a place in the handbook where you can see all the items you've collected. Looks like dolls. Might be mistaken though. And this one, the same thing. Oh, we got lucky. I guess we have another draw. Hey, Boggers. A magazine of animals? How do we get out? Controls. Quit. Okay, it's R. There we go. Should probably get going. F1 presents. Golden gun. A replica of the gun preferred by a famous assassin. It's not really much good by itself. You can't even cook it. I guess it's cook it. Oh wait. How do you fix it? Okay. Someone's graduation album. A Hub's Peak graduation album that someone left behind. The signature pages are all completely blank. What the? Okay. Bojobo dolls. Made from seeds and coconut fiber. These are used in Buddhist prayers. You determine your wish based on how you position the arms and legs. Interesting. I think someone might like that. Let's hang out with him. Sayaka. Gym, dormitory. Anyway, I'll run through it. And let's talk to Sayaka. Are you going to try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Let's try to give her a present, although I do not know what she would like. Is there any way to scroll faster? I have no clue. I could give her one doll.
Huh?
Huh? A present for me? Thank you, I'll cherish this forever. I guess she liked it. Makoto, do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Well, it's just, I guess that was kind of formal, but it's just because I know I can count on you. Huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost.
But that's why.
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I can kind of relate to that. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me. But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time. Huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me? But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. I kind of get her because sometimes you just wish, once you graduate from middle school or high school or even uni, just wish you had spent some more time with some people or just got to know them better. And I have a few regrets myself regarding that. But why me? Do you remember during our first year of junior high that huge bird wandered into the school pound? Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of the fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered into the school pound during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been a crane? I do not know any of these birds, so I'm just gonna go with a crane. It was a crane. It walked right into the pound. It just walked right into the pound.
Okay.
That's right, that's what it was. It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Well, only cause I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see.
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now? Thank me? I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the flavor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. Yeah, I kinda figured.
But
Honestly though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we had met again at the train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school. Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out. Just like that crane, you'll save me.
You see.
It's just like intuition. I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her? I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. Biting for spoilers? Yes, I am biting for spoilers. Hello Ivan, how are you doing? I was glad to feel that way. So I guess report card has been updated based on your experience with just unlock the skill melodious voice. Give yourself back. Like, oh, cool. What are skills useful for? I wonder. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Is it the night announcement? Since it's nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I love his voice. He's a bit of a psycho, but I don't mind it. He has a nice voice. Today's already come to an end, but I swear, tomorrow I'm going to find some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand from where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into the school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no, compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. You've played the game? How did it go for you? Did you play the whole bundle, or just this one? And like the following, or the 2 and 3? I've never played any of it. Oh, okay. Well, I hope if you discover the game through my live stream, I hope you appreciate it. So I'm sure that you've noticed that the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. Laughter. Let's just go with laughter. Laughter. Yeah, whatever. It seems our newest students are already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. Laughter. Oh, laughter. Okay. Thank you. Woohoo! So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement! Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Morning has come. What should I do today? Guess we'll just head out of the room for now. No one's around. Oh, Sayaka's here. Sakura's also here. Is that Leon in the background? Yes, it is. It is him. I'll just talk to Sayaka for now.
You see?
Oh, Makoto, you wanted me? Just kidding. Should I talk? Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it's free time, I think. Guess we could spend some time with Sayaka. I spent time chatting with Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Let's give her the doll again, since she seemed to have liked it. It's closer to the end. It's a cool crest. Okay. I have that cat dog magazine. What is that? I guess is it to beds? Oh. I see. Let's not give her that then. If I think what it is. So let's give her that.
Huh?
Huh? A present for me? Thank you, I'll cherish this forever. Listen, may I ask you just one question? So polite again, what's going on? And so polite again, I'd like to ask, do you have a girlfriend? Huh? What? That's like way out of nowhere. Huh? Are you embarrassed? Does that mean you do? No, I don't. A girlfriend, not at all. Same, brother.
Listen.
Then, do you at least have a crush on someone? Just wait a second. That's a bit rushing things. If you want my opinion on it. What's going on here? Why are you asking all these questions? I was just curious, so I thought I'd ask. Is that bad? It's not that it's bad. But it's only natural I'd be curious, right? Because we're classmates going through the same thing together. Classmates.
But
Although that's not all there is to it. You and I are more than just classmates. More than that. We're friends. We've been friends since middle school in a way. That's true. Yeah, we're friends, of course. Uh-oh. So, aren't you going to ask me? Huh? What? No, not
listen.
what. Aren't you going to ask if I have a boyfriend or not? That feels a bit wrong if I have to say so myself. Like, I definitely wouldn't ask a girl if she had a boyfriend or anything, because that'd be way too obvious. I'd have a crush on her. I mean, it's not like I don't want to know. Of course I want to know. You're really popular, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Oh
Nope, I definitely don't. The truth is, I'm way too busy for things like that. Then, do you have a crush on someone? I wonder. She's blushing, poggers. In? Question mark? We into something? Or someone, I wonder? Or someone is into us, I wonder? Let's just say there's someone I'm interested in. Sayaka stared right into my eyes. I could swear her cheeks were tinted with red. Wait, me? But I need to put those feelings aside for now. Getting out of here is all that matters. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Let's get out of here together, Makoto. No matter what. Please don't turn your back on me, okay? Of course, I would never turn my back on you. I want you to know something, Makoto. And I want you to know that I mean it. I can't fake my feelings.
That's good.
I'm really glad you're here. When she smiled at me like that, I could feel my entire body filling with power. It was like her smile was a source of pure energy. My friendship with her is my one source of courage. My bond with her makes me stronger. So I have to do my best in here. For myself and for Sayaka. I'm so happy you're going to do your best for me. What? You heard me? No, she's just a psychic, then she'll say, she'll laugh it off. I was saying it was a joke, but she actually is a psychic.
Like I said, I'm psychic. Okay.
Just kidding, I just have really good intuition. But is that really what you were thinking? Well, anyway, let's just help each other out and get out of here, no matter what it takes. I'm gonna do my best for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. We need to work together and do our best. I'm gonna do my best. I carved those words into the walls of my soul. Do souls even have walls? Question mark? Anyway. Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Maximum skill point, number of skill point is increased. Okay, I got 2 achievements for it as well, I think. I went to Sayaka to give it my all. I went back to my room. There's still lots of time left in the day. I don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Let's take a look around. I'll leave the area. It's like it's here. Actually, I haven't read the skill. Report card. This is star? What's that for? Okay. Well, I guess I'll just... That might mean her quest is complete. I mean, her route is complete. I wonder. Who's there? Oops. It's the map. Who's in the dining hall? Taka and Byakuya. Yufumi's in the kitchen. Kyoko's in her room. Toko as well. Chihiro too. Boys bathroom. Leon. Hina and Junko. Saika and Sakura in the hall. I guess I'll do someone, but I do not know who as of yet. I'll just take it around. Where's Sakura? There she is. We simply don't question where she is. She's just here, watching you in the corner of her home. I could hang out with Sayaka actually. Whatever, let's just do that. Out for a walk, Makoto. Mind if you invited me on? Yeah, let's spend some time with Sayaka. I enjoy a long, leisurely walk with Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Let's not give her a present, I don't think there's anything else she'd like. Nighttime. Okay. Well, that was quick.
This is a school announcement.
Also, should I
It is
just...
now 10 p.m.
Should I just skip the night and day... I mean... the nighttime announcements and daytime ones?
As such,
Or
it is
should I just...
officially nighttime.
Should I just keep Marukuma's voice as a background noise?
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yep, we will not let the bed bugs bite. The third day here has already come to an end. Damn, it's been 3 crazy days, if I do say so myself. When will I... No, we. When are we gonna get out of here? I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I had fallen into an uneasy sleep. A racing car? I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Strength is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Okay. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Meanwhile, 0.00002 seconds later. Bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I woke up to the irritating sound of Marukuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Good. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind. Did we even have a breakfast yesterday? I wonder. Probably not. The sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. So someone wants to talk to us.
Hey!
A fantastic morning, isn't it? It's Taka. Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. What does he want? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt!
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. Still don't get it. I was thinking about it last night and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen!
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it!
That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could even say a thing. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Dining hall, whatever. Dining hall, I'll just go with dining hall. Toko is here. No one else is apparently. Actually, everyone is here. Okay. Hello. Let's just talk to Taka, I guess.
Listen to me!
Okay, looks like everyone's here, so then let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit, you dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before, I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything, it can be about how to get out or who's doing this and nobody has anything?
Are you okay with this?
You're going to die. Oh, Jesus! Okay.
Huh? Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die. I mean, she isn't wrong.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah,
What?
sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clue.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's really weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, I'll try to be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... What's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't be certain, but...
Got it!
Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? No. You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous, violent, who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left as each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That covers about it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. La fin du jeu, le mec avec des cheveux, on apprend qu'il fait de l'as. Désolé pour le spoil. Bah t'es ban, hein, désolé. Désolé, tronc. Tu es banni de ce stream. Au revoir. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this alternate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But
like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if the killer isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? Huh?
yeah,
Okay, whatever. It's okay, everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Huh? Help?
'cause I mean,
We've been stuck in here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police?
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
You guys?
Seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they are good for is being a foil, playing against a violent anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on, if you really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
Why the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act. If this was an act, yeah, this is a pretty good act, I would say. So far, that is.
come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer, Psycho, Freak, Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Huh?
Mr. Serial Killer, Psycho, Freak, Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe. Yeah, Germans do have quite long last names, from experience. I can say that. They do have sometimes cool names, though.
Hey, come
We know
on.
who we really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a
Hey,
bitch!
don't ignore me, ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple of days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. You thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that makes us start killing each other.
I got it!
Wait, I think, yes, ding ding ding, I figured it out.
In other words...
And all mystery ingredients are here, right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you?
Shing!
If you wanna know, I'll tell you, it's motive. It's so simple, I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking
Motive?
around.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I wanna show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
I am worried about what he has to show to us if he's indeed a psycho. Stop changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see.
Ooh,
Oh, but
how
don't worry.
exciting.
It's not some pervy adult video or anything, seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about?
Hello.
Ho ho, hey ho. Master's so impatient already today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here at the school there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good, then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know,
You.
what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
Despair. That's all.
Okay.
Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within the school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. Just disappears like that. He's gone, and once again he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really, I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
That's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey Makoto, check this out for us, will ya? Huh? Why me?
Yo,
Cause you're closest to the door, that's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey. Hey.
Piece of shit.
Hey!
Stop fucking
You see how
around.
passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, guess I'll get going then.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks, I owe one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? Must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then the AV room? I think it's a Navy room, we call it Navy room. Where is it? It should be here. Yeah, AV room. Box. Anything else there is? Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It should be able to play DVDs, but I don't see any actual disc nearby. The DVD player is useless by itself. If we had something to watch, at least that helped pass the time. Got a coin for it. Pretty cool. Those speakers are huge. Anyway, let's check out the box. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us, he mentioned.
Hold on a second.
I'd better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood there, right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. What's the call? Oh, he just decides to play. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I saw that through the DVDs I had found in the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family. Damn, his family is looking pretty good. If I had to say so myself. I love the art of this game, to be fair.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended here, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. Why did the background music just change to something like terrible? Not terrible as in bad, but just totally out of place. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. Whoops, I have goosebumps. So I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end here. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. What the fire truck? That is not cool. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized that the voice, of course, it was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being.
Oh no, don't tell me he killed them.
Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. Oh god. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it
Is that what Murokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
It's on them. They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed a DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the?
What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey,
Hey,
hold
no,
on.
it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. Can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw that reaction, I knew they'd seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her, even now she was totally calm.
I see.
I see, so this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fool our desired leaves so that we are more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh?
Hmm.
Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country feels lowering their guard. The result is that neither scale back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kinda sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Yeah? Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're just thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What is this?
Hey,
This is exactly what Monokuma wants, or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. You need to calm down.
So then,
Okay, then maybe we should start by just. Maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw. That help get everyone out of our system. Besides, I think we also were curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's video. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hi, Sayaka. Uh-oh. Her face went blue, like a very light blue, or very pale. What was in your video, Sayaka?
what's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Uh-oh. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on my shoulder. Stop it! Okay. And she ran away, I guess. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Huh?
Sayaka?
that's enough.
There I go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Me too, kind of. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Well, that was kind of brutal. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Let's ask Hina if she saw her. Words Sayaka, I don't have to. Anyway, that video was pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real.
Cause,
It's fake, right? It's gonna be. I'd like to believe that, but if it was real, then if it's real, then I just feel bad for all these students. What's that room? Rattle. Door unbudged. It must be locked. I guess it'll open up later into the game. Let's check out the classrooms. She's there. Okay. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She's in the middle of it, so not really in the corner. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no, she didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Saika, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us?
Why?
I want out, let me out of here right now. Saika, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders.
Huh?
I understand. I know how you feel right now, when I think what might have happened to my family. But now, more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. This video has to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. All families, the police, everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I keep repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burnt into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Saika?
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Saika.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto!
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Cause I'm your assistant.
Cause like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask?
Yes.
You're flagpole. Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I wanna join. Please tell me this isn't like not safe for work. Okay, I'll just prepare OPS just in case I have to switch scenes. Okay, I'm ready. I think. Damn it! Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. Oh god. It's gonna come out like pristine, pure white. Oh god. Oh no, oh fuck. Stop. Why? Why? My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, challenged all my power, and let go with everything I had. Ugh. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow, so slow. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's so lacking. What was that about? Why does it matter? What the heck was that just now? Yeah, same. He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you wanna just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we had just created. Saika and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Saika. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Saika was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we are trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? Yeah, if we think about it, the problem might come from the students actually, because if some of them were really shaken by the video they saw, like Saika was, I am worried everyone will start killing, and Monokuma will be satisfied with that. Hopefully he is. I just hope he is. He will be satisfied with just one death. I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Oh, someone wants us, it seems. Huh? When I opened When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime is about to start. So how come someone's here? Oh.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Saika? Saika? Why are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air has been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Somebody tried to force their way into your room? I have to say this CG of Sayaka is scary, kind of. But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. Understandable, you wouldn't want to be killed at any point. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... Oh jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the ID, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it will help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then... Night announcement buggers.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we'd better trade keys too. Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we'd better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up on her again, looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if it's you, even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you put it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Saika.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perspective. Yeah, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and then I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's door was closed, there was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. Let's just head to bed directly. The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying to get it out for myself. Call it. Okay. What else are we supposed to do? My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. It's kind of weird to dig through people's other trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself into bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Ooh. Sorry, I yawned. I'm sorry if you heard that. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Monokuma Theater. A globe. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyroman maniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma inducting air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even though the divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really that set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
I kind of want to get something to eat right now. And refill my drink as well. So I'll be right back. Right, should we act? Sorry for the delay. Sorry.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Saika's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Saika's room and made my way towards the dining hall. Few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello Makoto and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Good morning. I suppose I'm early. The only one that doesn't say good morning to Makoto. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers, and the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo,
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. I do not want to know what that morning duty was. Or is. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm. Is there an alarm?
What's your problem?
Why is it so awful to be late?
yo.
I don't know, sleep. Just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind of to move at their own pace. I'm that kind, but I always make sure I'm not late to class. Or late to anything. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Saika and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Saika in the model high schooler category. So for her to be late,
What?
what's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Saika? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about the breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Oh god, no, please no. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I let Saika stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, oh no, please don't kill Sayaka. What the fire truck? Okay. The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheet. Because sheet. More importantly, where's Sayaka? That's the key. That's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when you traded rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's a sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? That's the room is a mess, I have to say. There are slashes and gout in the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? The bathroom is open, I'm very afraid. Isn't the doorknob out of its fit? I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Oh my god. Why? That's very anticlimactic for me. That is very uncomfortable. It took me, I think, I didn't read the script, sorry. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming when what I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then everything went black. Daily life, oh boy. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at this huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Ah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. No! Why? A deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? Okay, that sounded a bit weird. I had to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Whoops.
What?
Okay, sorry. Listen to us, man. What do you think is gonna happen to if you go up there? Well, what good is it gonna do if well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. Damn. Imagine being Makoto right now, like seeing the friend you've deepened your bond with and just stabbed with a knife. I'm assuming it's a knife. It's just the worst.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, you remember the terrible price Psyche had to pay, but
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obviously the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong!
I would never do that. If you couldn't believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey!
Unless someone violates the school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of the school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times one rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying, I'll tell you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that real fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their face. Everyone looked at each other, a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Oh ho ho ho!
What?
Why are you laughing? It's cause... naive. You're just a knave. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here. I just found the waltz sound very funny for some reason.
Hey! Come
You're
on
super
now!
naive. Definitely naive. Hellishly naive. No, the real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then!
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement we have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo, it's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
They sound so evil.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh well, to put it simply,
What?
it's execution. Okay. Well, better not mess up then. Execution?
what?
And by execution you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the couplet right, they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
Well, what a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So, it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you
You're
talking
freaking
about?
insane, you know that?
Huh?
What the?
Class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What's punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep dark scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want, I'm not gonna be part of this.
I
Don't be
don't
so selfish.
believe it!
Be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. I said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh? Uh-oh.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation! I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
Uh-oh. Jesus, that's so... messed up. What the... Oh my god!
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shut wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Jesus, that's a terrible death! Oh my god! It's so brutal!
No way!
What the... I don't This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you'll need it to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Bet everyone will be following the school regulations from now on. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they had just seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. Thank you, Makoto. But I have to say, this is very brutal. For a death.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. How can you say that with such calmness? It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Oh, you technically can. Or you're being metaphorical. Are you saying I wanted to waste time like this whole time?
Kill it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now,
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Black End. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
it's the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you know? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so you know who killed Saiga? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. No, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Saika and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. It would be a scary thought. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation. She didn't show the slightest hint that he had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now is not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times I have told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. She does have a point. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
That's what an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we are all going to die here. She's right, we need to begin a search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We'll just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Saika had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice, I have to do this. Do we have to talk to everyone? Careful, is understanding what means not sense.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Malakuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Saika died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah.
But she's right! Then could it be... Or at once everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. Or just one night I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eye had done a complete 180 degrees from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
Hey,
Before we start researching for Saika's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why? Why the hell not?
Stop
Isn't
talking.
it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? While volunteering for guard duty, you're in the position to destroy all the evidence you want.
Ugh.
What? Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, then I'll stay on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stat, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. We have to talk to everyone. my god. I'll talk to Yaku, he seems to have brain. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Or do I have to do something? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything to say she was gone. I mean, with that amount of blood she lost, if she isn't dead, then she's pretty strong. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me
Hell
out of
no.
here!
Someone save me, let me out of here. Somebody help me. I'll scream,
What's your
sorry.
problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin an investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We will have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final conclusion. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say anymore?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't actually. No.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go on duty, huh? I'd better head to the crime of the scene. Oh, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bee that this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying the evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find them, ask you to try light and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Maybe letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura run off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do something in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. Why are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer, are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it would hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet. That's true, we may as well check. At least check, just to check. Yeah, I mean, I know for sure Makoto didn't do it because we're playing as Makoto, but... But the other characters do not know that we didn't do it. And the fact that Sayaka was killed in our room means that, we're pretty suspicious right now. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet, you have to hear me out. But it was pointless, everyone had already left. And their partying looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. I hate goosebumps. Having goosebumps, I mean. This is looking pretty bad, not gonna lie. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do you have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
I can't let this happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it, who really killed Sayaka. Investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive, and for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, since Chihiro and Hiro are here, we should hear them out. Are you going to help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay, yes, Chihiro. Oh, no way, I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
You, God Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. I guess Junko's dead, so we can't really ask her opinion about anything. No, it's here. It's really easy. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Well. Let's investigate everything again. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, if I was right there in the other room, if only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That wouldn't have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room next right to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
perhaps this was another Monokuma strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, I'll just talk to Sakura. Again. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not. Or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Okay, so we have Sakura we know Sakura is neutral to this. The key next. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had my key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Psych, I wasn't here when we switched rooms. And with the house cat, she wouldn't have gone and walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did they kill her? Switching rooms. Okay. Next is this. It's the display stand the sword was on, and the sword is here. This is a replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold. It's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Like a sword. Next is the sheath, I guess. This is a replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It was unique, and plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath. But huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? When someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with the sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this will only get in the way. Could just slice off in the middle of a fight. So why are all the scratches on the sheath? Pick a sword sheath, okay. Next is the bed, I guess. There are gouges on the bed just like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? The drawer. Let's check out the drawer. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the middle of building fucking furniture, right? Furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, right? Then
what?
Not just me. Nobody's missed it. There's out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
none of the guys have opened the toolkits yet. Because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
By the way,
I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I find out the son of a bee that did this, I'm gonna pound his gun and face it. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll get sorted out when the time comes. Yeah, just don't smash a girl in the skull. Anime girl, if you're Chris, an anime girl is fine, I guess. What? Not a girl? Huh? Looking at the lynch roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? I mean, Makoto's room isn't that dirty. Anyway, let's talk to Kyoko. Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
What is she searching for?
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't think she uses contact Makoto. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up, straight, and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but why? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something when I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness. Next is... I'm assuming the bathroom, but is there anything else I have to investigate? A notepad, I guess. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay. No, not one though.
By the way, you son. You're fucking dead. Yo.
There we go. Bathroom. The bathroom. And on the side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. This must be terrible for Makoto. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. She really do be cute though. Anyway, I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure, but there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist. The stab wound in the stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted a deadly wound. Some sort, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm skipping because I don't want to say it again. What's that behind her? I looked past Saika to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Saika do this? Oh, whoops. Sorry, that's all there is to it. So I guess we have to move on.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Saika's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was a final message. It's as if she wrote it with the knife itself.
Right.
You often talk like an aspiring poet, but the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 1107 or 37, I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure it's right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to use and unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a second, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about this? Oh, well, I did tell Saika about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Saika knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest enough smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Goodbye. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even here. She suddenly turned and left the room. Well, I still don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Guess we have to ignore them now, I guess. Wait a minute. Huh? This is definitely my room, but nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplate on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. I mean, effort, you just switch keys, rooms, and just, like, made sure no one saw you switching, you were going into Sayaka's room. But why would anyone do that? Dual nameplates, okay. I think we have to grab the DVD. There can be nothing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. So I guess we're gonna head out. Okay, I'm gonna head out to the AV room, but I'll talk to everyone here first. Is anyone there? No. Even we hello. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizuno doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most
Absolutely will not
suspicious.
allow to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Hello, Neil.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Murakama file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion in his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Go. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then I... okay, whatever. Anyone else here? No. I don't need to go to the lighting hall, I'll just head to the AV room. Also, I believe Chihiro was at the gym. I'll go to the AV room first. Because it's closer, of course. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then... She'd really be cute though. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Mizuno, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? That's disturbing. Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Oh, that's mean and monogamized bully. And just a horrible human being. Or just being.
So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? I have to say that's messed up. And I'm starting to get very tired, so I'm probably just going to do the investigation and go to bed. Because I'm getting really tired. Sorry for rubbing my eyes and making noise. Anyway, let's stop time.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's room has a nameplate on it to show whose room is it, right? It is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no, you might be a killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget me. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I joke sometimes. Ha ha ha. Not funny, didn't love. Anyway, the G. Hello. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers... do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's like? No, couldn't be. Yeah, we'll have to look at the gym. I think what we saw that was thrust into Sayaka was a knife kitchen, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, of course. If I am, then I'm sorry. So let's head into the kitchen to see if it really was a knife kitchen. A kitchen knife. Hello. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all first for me, you know? I have to first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Wait, last night? I'm... Kitchen's here. You can barely see any with the entrances. Where the entrance is. That is blurred. Bubble meat, salt meat. Now's not the time to be thinking about food. God, I wish I could have food right now. I'm so hungry. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set. Okay, let's exit then. Ina might know. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kinda strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
No, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did they notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I ran back into the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? In the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right here in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. I always account has been that. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not, I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. What else do we have to check out? Oh, I think we have to check the trash room. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do we get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry on this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
I'll just say this in line. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Again, this is a bit too faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
God, I hate Monokuma. He has a fun voice, but that's pretty much all. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Give us a coin. Buggers. Anyway, what's this trap about? There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. I mean, there's a lock on it, you know. Yes. Hello. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, school will be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week. So eventually, you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need the key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why just not leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, fatty, what do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You wanna dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? Oh, my love is for 2D. Shut up, weeb.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
I would never get tired of 2D. I mean, there's a lot of stuff being uploaded every day. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 2D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
Are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has clean duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, was there harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you're well on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it!
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gates for you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. What the what's this? Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. This is probably a reference I do not get, and I'm confused right now. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. Then... Sorry for your
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel war? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Isn't open? What? This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on clean duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
Huh? The fairy? No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, it's about that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most
it should be possible
suspicious.
for the incinerator to be on, and yeah. So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Oh, hello. Hello. Where you at? My cat just like rubbed his tail against me, against my legs, and I just want to pet him, but he seems to be nowhere. Oh, there he is. Hello. What's this? Is it a piece of shirt? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape, it's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Next is that thing. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that... Do you know what it is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Another reference I don't get. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
completely unforgivable!
What does it mean, Mr. Nagi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it! I'm sure of it!
Everyone knows you. Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Anyway, to the gym we go. I could fast travel to the gym, but I don't want to. I think it's better for now if I run around the school to be familiar with the rooms and stuff. Anyway, hello hero. Hello, hey hero, can I ask you something? Oh no 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 no! I gotta get out of here. Just gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Huh? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only broke it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it wasn't breakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? It said to belong to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Okay, thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. And by the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. A million? That's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him. Oh, what's this? Is it nighttime or already?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Fuck yes. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Well, I think I'm gonna stop playing here for today. I might play tomorrow. But I have to go sleep now because I'm very tired. And I actually have to do some stuff as well for school. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this till anyone. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'll save now, and thanks for watching. I should get back tomorrow. Okay. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for watching.
Danganronpa.